Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Dual Sport. Today, I'm going to be making a couple additions on the R6. Today we're going to be putting on some frame sliders and we're going to replace an air filter with a high flow air filter from K&N. Let's take a look at a couple of bits that I've got right over here. And first thing we've got is the Vortex V3 frame slider kit. And then I got the K&N high flow performance air filter. Now they make a couple of kinds here. They got this one in the race edition. I did not go with the race edition because I read up on it a little bit, and I guess you would have to retune your bike if you're going to do the race kit, and I was concerned that it wouldn't give enough protection, as far as, or too much airflow. Not enough restriction, so went with that. And then also you can see this frame slider kit looks pretty cool. We're going to take this thing apart and then we're going to get it installed on the R6. Super stoked. They say that the K&N filter gives you more horsepower, but I've heard otherwise, but we're going to find out. And then while we're going to take it for a quick ride, and I'm going to do a quick review letting you know, does the K&N air filter give you more horsepower, or can I even notice a difference at all? And then obviously the frame sliders are just there for safety, so I won't be testing those out, hopefully. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's install these bad boys and we'll get going. All right, step one is the tank. In order to get to the air filter, you have to take the tank off, which is okay, I guess. So it's the first time I've done this, but I've watched a couple videos and hopefully we can do it right. So I'm gonna take this tank off, get the air filter installed first. Here we go. Installed, and I'm just gonna fire it up, listen to it real quick. All right, so I kind of feel like I can hear a difference in the motor, like already, but I'm not sure until we actually take it out for a ride. We're going to install those frame sliders and see how it goes from the Vortex frame sliders. And those things are going to go way down in there, and that's some for the rear we're going to put on, and both sides. So I'm going to set up the camera and gonna record that, put on those frame sliders, then we're gonna go for a ride and see if we can feel a difference. All right, here we go. Okay, so I got the new air filter on, and we're gonna take this little bad boy for a spin. See if I can feel or hear any difference with the K&N air filter. Now, they rave that you can pick up 10 to 15 horsepower, but others say there's no horsepower difference at all. Mostly I kind of feel like with the stock air filter that this thing may have been kind of starving for air a little bit. So it's really difficult to say until we get it out on the road. So here we go. definitely feel a difference. I can hear a difference. I kind of felt like before it sounded like it was restricted. It sounded like the airflow was somewhat restricted. All right, so at first blush, definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement right out of the gate. It sounds more throaty. It feels like it's just opened up. This had the stock air filter in it from 2016. So putting in that K&N, one thing that I did notice is that it didn't have, the factory had this restrictor on it that kind of enclosed it and made the opening about that big. Well, this has no restrictor. It's just purely the air filter on it. And so now let's get it out to highway speed and let's really feel and hear the difference. Oh yeah. Be able to open up too much, but I can definitely feel that at about 8,000 RPM, which is where this thing likes to live, it doesn't sound as restricted. It really felt to me like before with the factory air filter, and this is why I kind of went this direction, because I put on this Yoshimura slip-on exhaust. I was kind of regretting not going full system because it really didn't have the sound or the throatiness that I was hoping for. However, the combination of that Yoshimura and this K&N air filter high flow, I tell you what, definitely worth the money. It was super easy to install and definitely worth it. I definitely feel the difference, and definitely am glad that I went with that. So if you are considering going to a K&N air filter and you need to know, is it truly better? Does it give you more horsepower? I would say definitely does from the factory filter. If you do a replacement from the factory, it's definitely going to see an improvement. You're definitely going to hear an improvement. It sounds better, it feels better, and I'm stoked. So hope that was informative for you guys. And we'll see you next time from Dual Sport. Take care.